All right, honey latte.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Oh, it's Hack Me.
Are you serious?
What's up, Everything Browns Nation? How are we doing today? It is 12:04 Eastern Standard Time. Let me know how you're feeling in the comment section over on YouTube. Cancel says, hey. Matt says, I'm a Browns fan in Houston, Texas. How is that over in Houston being the Browns fan? How many are there in Texas? Let me know, Matt. How you doing? Cancel. We are here today, and you know exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hit that thumbs up if you're over on YouTube. Share it around the world. How you doing, talking? How are you doing? Everybody in the chat, you know how we do. Let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what device you are watching on. Is it Android, tablet, iPhone, TV, whatever device else it could be on, iPad? Let me know what you're watching on. Check in. We're going to have some fun today. Browns fans all over the world, Corey. That is right. That is right. We got Clyde in the building. We got Sheldon in the building. We got Matt. We got Cancel. Born and raised in Cleveland, watching on my tablet.
Dog check!
Check in. Check in. Now we know what we're going to be talking about today. Matt says a lot. Browns backers in Katy, Texas. I was born in Akron, Ohio. Akron, Ohio. Stand up. Well, I don't know if you can stand, but you know exactly what I'm saying. Now, we know what we're going to talk about today. We're talking about Baker Mayfield to start off. Listen, he's our favorite. Some's favorite. Some don't like him, which I don't understand, but it's okay. Baker Mayfield, they pick up his fifth-year option. They extend him. Some like it, Some don't. Browns fan from California. Marino's GOAT in the building. He is a Dolphins fan. He says, fins up. Fins up. Shout out to you. Baker Mayfield. Extended. Do we like it? Do we not? Through 2022. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? There's many ways to look at it. I believe it's like $18 million he'll be making with the extension through the 5th year of his contract, I believe. Now, if you've been watching, you didn't get a notification. I don't know what's on with YouTube and their notifications. I don't know if you didn't get the notification. I'm sorry. YouTube, listen. That's why I try to put it out there. What up, Zach Carter? I'm here only for 15 minutes. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Only if you can watch for 15 minutes. Cancel says, I love it. I think it's a good move by Cleveland. I think Baker is the franchise QB for Cleveland. Great move in my opinion, says Jix. What up, Preston? You're not late. We really just started. I see some people say they didn't get their notification. Turn on those notifications anyway. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I know Building the Browns is on now, so if you're here watching me instead of Building the Browns, thank you very much. I can't have my sound on right now. Shout out to you, Zach. What up, Noah Gaming? What is up? Baker deserves it. He plays good again. He gets paid. Gonna watch anyway. Shout out for watching me on mute, Zach. You just watching me move my lips. Now, I like that they extended him. How you doing, yo? Luke in the building. What's up, my guy? Shout out to you, Luke. Thank you for coming back in. It was the right move. Baker earned the 5th-year option. So did Denzel. Now, when it comes to Baker, listen. It's tricky to me because, yes, they extended him. 5th-year option. More like a prove yourself again type move. But you didn't get the notification either. Man, that sucks. Sucks for me. Sucks for you. Sucks for everybody. That's why I tried to get it out there. Next, they better re-sign Chubb. Because we all seen the Dallas situation with Dak Prescott. Now, the more you wait, the more you drag this thing out, the more it's going to cost you in the long run, in my opinion. Because when it comes with quarterbacks, that number just gets higher and higher and higher and higher. The number doesn't go down. It doesn't go down. When have you seen the quarterback number just go down? Oh, now you know what? The rate of the quarterback is not as important. Now, no. It just goes up, 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 up. Whether you think that he's worth it or it's not, the number for the quarterbacks, they go up. Mayfield leads the Browns to the Super Bowl or an amazing year. Baker gets his money. If he shines, he will get a contract. They want to see another year. I respect that. What position do you think we should get in the draft? I think we should get an LB, DT, and speed receiver. We'll get into that, my guy. Jix, the GM. Look, in his name, he says he's a GM. In his name, look at that. If Baker is a good year this quarter, they'll sign him again. I agree. They will sign him again, but it's going to cost their pocket. In the pocket. Now, I'm not going to question anything Andrew Berry is doing right now because I believe he is doing a phenomenal job this off season. We have seen the moves he's made in free agency. We have seen what he has done with our defense. And granted, can I sit here with a straight face and say, listen, Baker's proven anything he's got it done. He is the guy. Lock him up. No, I cannot say that. But it's just going to cost you. It's going to cost you. Stones 918, how you doing? You the man. Corey, you going to be in Cleveland? No, I'm not going to be in Cleveland. I will not be in Cleveland. Baker have a great season. I think we should get Xavier Howard. I think that is his name. What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Hopefully everything is going good You know, he's puking that terrible team in the comment section. I just think it's going to cost in the long run. Not saying he's not going to deserve it. Not saying he doesn't deserve his money if he balls out next year. What up, Lamones Jr.? How you doing? Corey, at soccer games today so far, we undefeated. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Luke. Undefeated is the way to go. Get those wins. How much do I think he's worth? Hey, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. I don't think he's worth being the highest paid quarterback in the league. I don't know who that is at the moment. I know Dak just got a lot of money. Is Dak worth how much he got? We'll see. I'm doing good, Jaden. How you doing, my guy? The truth in the building. Hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. That's a good question. The going rate for the quarterback always changes. Maybe 30 mil a year contract. That's not bad, right? Is that a good number for Baker Mayfield? Let me know. Dog pound. They said dog pound. Let me know.
Dog check!
Because you know that number is going to just skyrocket. I think Pat Mahomes is the highest paid. Yeah, he probably is. He did get, you're right, Preston. He did get just a boot. They just gave him just like, what, 400 something million? Whatever. That's right. 30 million a year sounds good for Baker Mayfield, but the number is going to explode the longer that you wait. That's good, Jayden. Glad you're doing good. Glad you are doing good, my guy. He definitely deserves a payday. Somebody said they're having Mountain Dew. Is that you, Luke? Yes, Mountain Dew. Hey, man. Hey, you know I'm Sunkissed. You're Mountain Dew. New subscriber, family for life. Never going to leave. All dogs is my family. What up, gaming? Glad you're a new subscriber. Hopefully, you like what you see. You like the content. Listen, Gamey Cactus. Hope I got it right. If you've never seen a watch party, evidently you haven't because you were a new subscriber. Listen. I don't know if you were ready. That's all I'm saying, but I'm glad you're here. But let's go. My guy, Zach. There goes Jayden. You're right. That's exactly what I said. But yes, I'm glad we did extend him. I think he's the future of this team, whether people like it or not. And this is why. You don't want to start over. Like, people who don't want Baker or don't like Baker, then the only other alternative is we stink, we suck, and then you go back into the purgatory of just getting quarterbacks from the draft and starting over. And to me, that's not what I want. Oh, I'm ready. Let's go. 2021. Let's wreck the AFC North, fam. That's right. That's what I like to see. New people who are ready to roll. If Ward can stay healthy, he deserves what he's getting. But that's how I feel about Baker Mayfield. I say get it done early. The earlier, the better. The longer that you wait, the more you're going to have to pay. And the more you're going to have to pay, the less weapons you can have around your quarterback, unless you're just ready to empty all your pockets and you don't care. You just spend money and you're just ready to spend. But I'm fine with that too. If you just want to spend, then do it. That's fine with me. My favorite team is Baltimore and the Browns. Now, how does that work? Luke, how does that work? Let me know. How do you like both? How does that work? We stick with Baker. Both? Explain yourself. We stick with Baker. He does a lot for the unity in the locker room. He plays solid and it's a leader on and off the field. Lock him up. I like that Gamey Cactus. If the front office uses progressive, maybe they got plenty of savings. I like that, fanboy. For not starting over. Thank you for the donation. My bro, $9.99. Patreon extraordinaire, mod extraordinaire. Shout out to my mod and my Patreon members, AAA, Clyde Boyd, Cheryl, Tucker, Moore. Thank you very much. Bill, Tony, thank you very much. All my Patreons, my mods. Great guys, great gals. Love them. I can't stay in the Ravens. Would love to play you in some Tecmo Bowl. I've been sub for over a year now. Thank you. Hey, man. All my subs, I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to let you know that I love the Madden videos. Thank you, Preston. Appreciate it. I try very hard on those Madden videos, just let you know. Thank you guys for liking those Madden videos. Moss Armin, that was your old name. Okay, so you just changed it completely. You said I'm just going totally left field, huh? All right, Luke, I do remember that name. Okay. So you just said I'm gonna change it completely. What's up, Norman? How you doing? Baker's much better than Salah. His arm strength and talent is top 3. Just need consistency so he can finally live up to the rookie hype. What's up? I did say that. What's up, Norman? How you doing? Yo, Corey, the Madden videos go hard. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate that. Listen, I'm gonna keep doing them. Hopefully, I get better as they go. I don't know if I'll get better as a Madden player. I do try my best, but hopefully I get better as making those videos, making them as entertaining as possible. So stay on the lookout. Keep those notifications on, even if they don't work. The Orlando Brown trade makes things so much harder for a Super Bowl. I think we will get it done, though. Then there goes Jaden lying in the comments. Jaden, do not lie, all right? Steelers are not the best, all right? But I'm glad you guys got big fans. Thank you very much. Will you do a summary vid after the draft? We are going to go live. Speaking of the draft, 1 second here. Speaking of the draft, we will be live day 1 of the draft. So we will have a day 1 watch party of the draft, round 1. So if you want to be here, we can chill out, watch the draft. A lot of people asked about it. Are we going to do it? Or are we not going to do it? We will be here day 1, night 1 of the draft. You want to chill out, hang out, watch the draft, have fun, turn on your notifications, but we will be here. I'll put out a community post about it. Night 1 of the draft. We will be here, watch the draft, see who we get, see who the other teams get, any players that you want to see, interested where we go. Chill out, have some fun, watch the draft. Night 1. April 29th, we will be here. Have some fun. So come on out. Let's go. Count me in, Corey. I'm doing the draft day experience. I don't know what it's really called. When is the draft? April 29th. I think it's 8 o'clock. I'm not sure the exact time, but I believe it's 8. But anyways, I'll be there at the beginning of it. So, but it is April 29th. I heard we met with Elijah Moore and Rondell Moore. Who's better, Adams or Hopkins, in your opinion? Big Ben is better than Baker Mayfield. And man, put your drink. Jay, what are you eating or drinking that is making you say these things? I'll tune in. That's a good question, Luke. Adams or Hopkins? I'll put it to you this way. DeAndre Hopkins has had the harder road because he has played with some terrible quarterbacks before he got Deshaun Watson and then now Kyler Murray. Okay? Devontae Adams has always had Aaron Rodgers. So for that point, I'll say Hopkins. For the fact of the difficulty of playing with some terrible quarterbacks. Now, that is fault. Hey, but I'll go with that. But they are both great wide receivers. That's not a slight. But if I had to pick one, I'll say DeAndre Hopkins. Now, let's get into Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward. But I will take either of them, all right? I'll take either of them. I don't care. Give me either of them. They're both great. But if I had to pick one, I'll pick that because of his difficulty with quarterbacks before he had Watson and now Kyler Murray. But let's get into Denzel Ward. They extended him too. Now, I'm a Buckeye fan, okay? I am an Ohio State Buckeye fan, so I'm a little bit biased when it comes to Denzel Ward. You have a lot of people who claim to be experts on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. Pick a platform of social media that claims they have no bias and they call it right down the middle, and that goes for the big wigs, the ESPN, Fox Sports, all that nonsense. Me, I will tell you when I'm hating, and I'll tell you when I have a bias. When it comes to Denzel Ward, I have a bias. Okay? I'm a Buckeye fan, so I'm a little emotional when it comes to Denzel Ward. But I try to be honest. He's ouchy. He can be injury prone. But if healthy, I think he deserves his extension. Does he get on my nerves when he doesn't turn his head around? Yes. He had that issue at Ohio State. He still needs to work on that, but he is a very good cornerback. He's a great tackling cornerback. And him with Troy Johnson, Greedy Williams, I am excited for the DBs this year. Corey makes boring things funnier. He had a great year. We need that Greg Newsome. Just injured some of it. Yeah. I missed something. Let me go back up. I'm going to head out, guys. Have a wonderful day, guys, and keep grinding, Corey. Hope you have a wonderful day. All right, Jaden, be good, man. Have a good day. Remember what I said, Jaden. Higher expectations for your GOATs, my guy. You got to do better. But shout out to you, man. Have a good one. How you feel about the defense we got from the free agents? I love them, David. I love them. Denzel is my dad. What else did I miss? Hey, if Jamie Davis drops to 26, better snag one of them. I think Denzel's actually really good. He might just had not the best last year. He's a stud. Hopefully he stays healthy. Getting COVID wasn't his fault. I see some people saying he's injury prone for that. Now, I wasn't talking about COVID. Just, rookie year he got injured. I think he had concussion issues. He's had knick-knack injuries. I'm not even counting COVID. I'm just saying in general, he's had concussion issues, hamstring, I believe. I'm not counting COVID. That I'm not going to count that as an injury. Can you say happy birthday to my brothers? We have one of him, a mystery machine. A mystery machine? Well, happy birthday to your brothers. Shout out to them. Hope they enjoy their day. When he plays, our defense just seems much better. They do. It does. And that's why I like him. I just want him to stay healthy. Do you think Denzel's a top 10? If so, where top 10 do you put him? I'd have to look at the cornerbacks, to be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and just say, yeah, because he's a Brown. I'd have to look. But I do think with the additions we got in free agency, him staying healthy, I think our defensive backfield can be ferocious if they're all healthy. I will tell you that. Now, ranking him with the DBs like Jalen Ramsey, Marlon Humphrey, and, the cornerbacks like that, I would have to take a look, and look at the YouTube. Look, I don't say look at film because it's not film, all right? The YouTube video, all right? There's no more film. We don't put film on a reel and no, the YouTube video, all right? I'll have to dissect it like that to tell you if he's top 10. But as far as our defensive unit overall, and if we're healthy, I think we can be very, very potent. Who are you taking for fantasy team, Evans or Diggs? I see people have a conversation about them. Diggs. That's easy for me. Why? That's Josh Allen's top target. Brady spreads the ball around. I'm taking Diggs. I can't believe you made me say his name on the stream. I cannot believe you made me do that. Come on, Greedy. Man, hope Delpit can stay healthy too. Hey, fanboy, I'm with you. In the Chiefs game when Ward got his ankles broken by Kelsey, I almost wanted to cry. I was not expecting that. Corey, who do you want the Browns to draft in the first round pick Thursday? A defensive player. I've said it a million times. I'm not a capologist. I'm not a draft team guru like some people in this chat, Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, all those guys. But give me a linebacker. Okay. I would like to see a linebacker drafted, to be honest with you. Or if not that, safety maybe, corner. Don't give me an offensive player. If I see an offensive player drafted, I may throw something. I want to see defense. I don't care. We need depth. To me, we still need depth. You never know what can happen on the injury front. I think we can get stronger at linebacker. I know we got a linebacker in free agency. I know we got safeties and deep. I think we could use all the above because you never know what can happen during this season. You never know. Our first round pick better be in defense. If I see a wide receiver, I'm going to lose my mind. And we don't need it. I know we got Malcolm Smith. We can use another one. Listen, that's just how I feel. I don't think we need a receiver, in my opinion. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to put this picture up. I'm going to put this picture up right here. I do it all the time. 1 second. You'll see it in a second. You will see it in a second. I don't think we need a receiver. Listen, second round, third round, fourth round, that's fine with me. We do not need a receiver. A lot of people don't like this guy right here. We don't need a receiver. Case Keenum, is that you're talking about, Gmail? I like Case Keenum. I mean, he's good for his role. He's a good backup quarterback. I think he's a great for Baker Mayfield, helping him with the offense, helping him get better as a quarterback. I think that's what Baker Mayfield needs and what he didn't have in the last regime before Stefanski got here. So I think Case is great in his role. Are we paying too much for him? I don't think you could pay too much for helping your starting quarterback become the best that he can be. And if something was to happen, knock on wood, or whatever you can knock on, I think he can come in and be serviceable and do the job that is needed. Heck, you had people at the beginning of the year that wanted him to replace Baker. Just think about that for a second. That's what you had. But back to the receiver, the guy on the screen. You don't need a receiver. You just need the ones that we have to do their job, and we will be fine. Now, if you want to get one in the later rounds, that's fine with me. Do what you got to do. But for the first pick, I don't want to see a receiver drafted. That's just me, though. What do I know? I don't know. But that's just me. OL is top 10. I believe that. Edge 2 to develop Clowney attack under 1-year deals. That's a good point. Maybe get an edge rusher. I just want to see defense. I do not want to see a receiver. Not at all. That's my opinion. Facts, he should be on Tyreek. I guess you're talking about. Nobody can stick Tyreek Hill. Nobody. Not one person in the NFL by themselves can stick Tyreek Hill. Not one person. Not one. I said that when we had the pregame show for the Kansas City. I remember talking about it. Not one person can stick Tyreek Hill. Not Denzel, not Greedy, not Troy, nobody on our team, nobody in the NFL, not one person without a safety over the top helping can stick Tyreek Hill. I'm just saying. Lamar or Watson? Watson. And that's not shade of Lamar because he's in our division, none of that. I'm just saying, as a quarterback, I would take Deshaun Watson. Because for Lamar, you have to build the entire system around Lamar. Watson, you can plug him in and go. We go on the O side, just need to focus on D. Why can't the Browns be as good as they are in Madden? I think they are, man. I really do. I don't think Madden does them justice, to be honest with you. Oh my God, YouTube still isn't giving me the notifications. Have you tried? I don't know what to tell you, man. Have you tried turning them off, Memopolis, and turning them back on? Maybe that will reset it. That's the only thing I could think of from this point. John Dorsey about to help turn Detroit into Cleveland. Don Burr, maybe, man. Listen, I have nothing bad to say about John Dorsey. I don't. I backed him up here. The only bad thing to me that he did was Freddie Kitchens. To me, y'all may have, some people may say we gave up too much for OBJ. That's people's opinion, but I think that's my only opinion. You missed a whole 30 minutes, man. Only thing I can say, Memopolis, is try maybe turn them off and cutting them back on. Maybe that will reset the notifications. I do try to put them on the community board on Patreon. I let them know when I'm going live before I go live. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. But I know YouTube is. If you guys have any other suggestions of how to help people with the notifications, let me know. You guys are loaded. Just wondering if OBJ will. We'll get to that in a second. Dorsey is a good talent evaluator, but bad with decisions for coaches. Hey, and that's what got him canned, in my opinion. Did you already talk about Baker deal? I did, Memopolis. I did talk about him. We can go back over it again for those who was late. But I want to get to that comment about OBJ and being a cancer, because that word right there kind of it gets to me. And a lot of people say that. And I want to talk about it for a second because, and it's not just I am. People say that because I posted this on Facebook, a picture of OBJ. And there was one comment on there. It was on the Browns page on Facebook. And the comment, I chuckled a little bit because I'm just talking about OBJ as a Brown. Okay. And I've said this a billion times. He's done nothing bad as a Brown. Not one thing. Now, if you want to hold him for what he did as a Giant, then hey, you like to hold on to the past. There's nothing I can say about that. Then hold on to the past. That's fine. I'm talking about as a Cleveland Brown. The comment said, because there was a picture of OBJ just, smiling at the camera after they scored a touchdown at Dallas, and see, he's all about himself and he's so immature, and he's been immature at Cleveland. He's done nothing at Cleveland, nothing bad. And this thing about hopefully he won't be a cancer, he's done nothing bad at Cleveland. Now, if you want to talk about New York, hey, there's nothing I can say. I remember him punching the net, and you got me. But Cleveland, he's done nothing. Landry over OBJ, I can't say nothing about that. I love Jarvis Landry. But Cleveland, he's done nothing. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to talk about the Giants, I got nothing. But Cleveland, he has been the best teammate. Everybody talks about him being the best teammate. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Until he does something bad in Cleveland, I want to stick up for the guy. That's all I'm saying. I want to stick up for the guy because he's been a good teammate. He tore his ACL running down the man after a bad throw. I got to go. Hey, man, you ain't got to apologize for saying you got to go, my guy. Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for coming through, Luke. Have a good one, man. Be safe. No, you never got to apologize because life happens. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. But that's all I got on OBJ. I'm not going to keep talking about it, but I wanted to bring that up. But yeah. But hey, if you say Landry over OBJ, hey, I got nothing to say about that. I love Landry, man. Landry's a dog. But what's up, Gamers Hype? How you doing? Free Willie. I see 11-6, 14-3. Browns did extend Baker's fifth to the fifth year. We're gonna talk about Baker here in a minute. What's up, Jackson? OBJ, last time he played with the Browns healthy, he was 11,000, 4 TDs with trash Baker and Mayfield. OBJ and Baker get a connection. I just think when Baker learns he doesn't have to force the ball to OBJ, things will be fine. And I've always said that's a Baker problem, not an OBJ problem. But I believe Baker now in his second year in the same system. What's up, my guy, John? How you doing, man?
Dog check!
Happy birthday, John. How you doing, man? Happy birthday.
Check!
Thanks for coming through on your birthday. That's what I'm saying, man. But let's go. But let's get back to Baker Mayfield. For those who didn't get to come in early, didn't get the notifications, whatever the case is, you know, let's get back to it. We're not one of those big corporations like ESPN and Fox, you know, where they go back through the rundown, they do it twice, but that's what we're going to do. You know, we're a small channel here, but we're going to do it anyways. Back to Baker Mayfield. You know, extended through his 5th year, now through 2022. My opinion on it, and if you just got here, you can let me know how you feel. Happy birthday to my guy John, taking a part of his day to come through and spend it with us. Shout out to you. Hopefully your day is great. This is how I feel about it, Memopolis, and the people who didn't get to see it. Listen, I'm glad they did it. For people who don't like it, your only other alternative is, to me, Baker's the future, like it or not, you got to live with it, okay? Because quarterbacks don't. I'm good, bro. Your content is my B-Day party. Shout out to you, man. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you very much. We try to do what we do here. We try to just do different things. Some people like it, some people don't. But for you who like it, thank you. To me, he's the future. Like, it is what it is at this point. The only other alternative is to lose, suck, go back into the QB wheel, and go back to being a trash team. Other than that, you have to deal with Baker is the future of this team. You drafted him number 1 for a reason. It has to work. Now, I'm glad they extended him. But to me, if Steve Carlson's able to play a little more, watch out this year. They just extended him for his 5th year, the Browns pub, so it's through 2022. So basically, it's like a prove it. You prove it, you get paid. You don't prove it, well, we'll see what we want to do. To me, that's playing in muddy waters. Because you see Dak Prescott, you could have got him for a lot cheaper. Now look. Yeah. Boy, it hit your pockets. But to me, you sign them sooner than later, because you never see the quarterback pendulum go lower. Oh, well, quarterbacks, man, the rate's getting lower. Let's sign them now before, it's just going to go up. I don't know who's next up to get signed at the quarterback position, but it's going to go up. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to get that Mahomes deal, but it's going to go up. I don't know who's the next quarterback that's going to get signed. But whoever it is, Baker and her management can go, well, we want that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But that's just me. I want it done sooner than later. Because to me, he's the future. Whether people like it or they don't. Because you're just going to be going back around the wheel unless some Aaron Rodgers walked through the door for 3 years, or I don't know who else could be. But that's my look on it. For 2 years. No, his 5th year was extended, so it would be till 2022. So I guess you could say that's 2 years. I like Baker, even though he might not be perfect. As a Browns fan, I'll take an average quarterback. I think he's better than average. Faker. Wait a minute. Do you have a Bengals chair? What? No, this is not a Bengals chair. This is a gaming chair. It's black and red. No, it's a black and red chair, though. Do you like John Johnson? Yes, I do, and he's really good in Madden. But I love John Johnson. I think he's going to be a beast. I think our safeties are going to be just so much better than last year. Do you think they're going to draft the QB in this draft also? I don't know. I'm not going to say no, there's no way, but I don't see it. But you never know. You know, John, you never know, but I don't see him drafting a quarterback. You got Case, you got Baker. I think, like I said, I think Baker's the future. I don't see a reason to draft a quarterback. I think D-line needs addressed, especially losing Sheldon Richardson, which we can get in that just for a second. Let's see here. Pick a receiver, OBJ out next year due to money like Sheldon. That's a good question. I don't want him in the first round though, Gmail. You can pick a receiver, that's fine. They asked me about first round pick and I want defense. If you want to get a receiver in the later rounds, that's fine with me. But don't do it on the first pick. I want defense. Yes, Baker is better than average in my opinion. Baker, the touchdown maker. He said it does look like a Bengals chair. It's not though. It's black and red. I would I can't push it to the camera though. D-line is bad. Who do you think they'll get in the first round? I don't know. I really don't. I hope it's somebody on the defense, Lamons Jr. Who do you guys think they will get? I want to see them draft a guard also. I feel we need a linebacker in the draft. I'm hoping linebacker or defensive line. I'm back, says Preston. Christian Barrymore, should we trade? No, we should not trade OBJ. No. We should not trade OBJ. No. If the Browns stay healthy, defense will be 1 or 2 this year. Give me 1 second here. Let's look. How do you guys feel about when you heard the Sheldon Richardson news? Xavier Collins is his name, not Howard. Xavier Collins. How do you guys feel when you heard the Sheldon Richardson news when he got let go? Steelers are dog water, so free. No, OBJ is good right here with us. I agree, Lamons. I agree. I was very mad. How did you feel? Were you mad? Were you slandering Andrew Berry's name? I seen some of that too. Trash move in my opinion. Were you slandering his name? Were you ready to get rid of him? Were you ready to get rid of Andrew Berry? I hated it. I laugh when people talk about Baker and think Lamar and Allen are good. Baker went to a winless Brown, and Allen and Jackson went to a playoff team. All won first playoff game this year. Mad. I want Rashad Bateman. I was right with Justin Jefferson, so I want to be right for Cleveland. And second, Peyton Turner has some Miles freakish signs. Here goes the trade OBJ crap. Then he gets traded, win Super Bowl. Then they will be crying like every year. John. Oh man, I didn't really care. Andrew Berry. I was sad. Reminded it's all business. 7 was slandering his name too. I was happy about Baker. Got to go as well. All right, Noah, have a good one. We need OBJ. We need someone to stretch the field. It would have been helpful versus the Chiefs. Facts. Barrymore, if Sheldon is gone. Otherwise, DE or LB. Need to resign for that D line. Needs to resign. I was kind of mad, not going to lie. I wasn't happy about it. But listen, I'm not going to question it. I mean, we're going to have to see what they do. The Browns Pub. Thank you, man. You're my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you very much. I'm going to see what they do with it. I'm going to see what happens in the draft. I want to see what happens afterwards. Maybe he resigns. We'll see. Sheldon Richardson will be back. Sheldon had a real good year last year. Sheldon was a freaking productive and available for most games. We need everyone. We want a Super Bowl. Now, listen. I always say this. You got to spend money to win. Spend money to make money. I don't want to see you saving nothing. We have a window here. I always talk about Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. When they beat Pittsburgh, oh my goodness. They're going to win so many and they ain't been back since. Nothing is guaranteed. You got to win. If you have a chance to win, you do it. Spend that money. Listen, you just did to save money? I don't care. Spend it. Sign Baker, Chubb, Ward, all of them. Spend that money. I don't think Richardson's going to make a difference. Sheldon is Derrick Henry's dad. Malik Hooker, Nelson from the Steelers will be a good addition. Facts. True. Darn right. Spend every penny. Facts. That's just my opinion. Now, if it's right, we'll see. It could be wrong. But you never win. I haven't seen. Look, now I could be wrong. But I don't see many teams winning and having $35 million in cap space left over. I just don't see it. You have to win. Spend that money. What up, Chris? How you doing? Let's go dog pound. Hopefully we draft linebacker, defensive tackle, DB in that order. And in the 6th round, a kicker. Best opinion ever. Preach. Facts. That's all I'm saying. Spend money to make money. I don't make your money. I don't take bars. Don't make me start spitting bars in here. 2021 is our year. Dog pound. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sign Baker, Denzel, Chubb, all of them. I don't care. Do you think we will win the division next year? There's thinking and then there's hoping. Of course, I hope we win the division. Thinking, I don't know. And I'm going to tell you why. I am not one of those people that are just a fan of a team and just say reckless things. Yeah, we're going to win the division. 17-0. No, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know. I hope we win. Do I think? I don't know. Because as great as we look on paper, you still have to go out and win the games. I keep it honest with you guys. Some people like it. Some people don't. I really don't know. I don't know. Did I think we were going to beat down Pittsburgh in that wild card game? No. Did I see that happening? Heck no. But we did it. I tell you what though. I will tell you this. I will tell you this. We have to beat Baltimore this year. We have to beat Baltimore this year. I am tired of their fans gloating that we swept them. I'm tired of hearing about Lamar Jackson. I'm just tired of all of it. We need to beat Baltimore. I know we beat them the year before, that one game and all with Freddie Kitchens and da-da-da. I sweep that under the rug because I don't even care. All right? We need to beat Baltimore because we need to establish that we are the dominant team. That's what we need to do. That's first and foremost, and then I'll worry about everything else because our schedule is tough. If you've seen our schedule, it's not cake. It's a hard schedule, but we need to establish dominance by beating Baltimore. What about Pittsburgh? Whatever. Baltimore first. They swept us. They beat us on Monday night. In our house, the third string quarterback came in. Lamar had diarrhea, had to go to the bathroom. All right. And still won. They called it game of the year. It's not the game of the year to me if you lose. We've got to establish dominance on Baltimore. We need to beat them and show them we're taking this division for a while now. Big Ben's on his way out. It's between Lamar Jackson and Baker Mayfield. Joe Burrow doesn't have an offensive line yet. I'm not dismissing him, but until he gets an offensive line, it's between Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson. He needs to beat this man and beat him good. That's what I'm worried about first. Then I'll worry about the division. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing our fans. All right? That's what I'm worried about first. When we can do that, then we can talk about everything else. To win the division, you have to beat the Ravens. Beat them and beat them good. I'm not dismissing Pittsburgh, but we beat Pittsburgh. We beat them twice, and then we stomped on them when we were the same old Browns. You only beat them with their backups. You beat them with grabby grab Rudolph, grabby grab. But then you beat Big Ben and you beat them badly. But we didn't beat Baltimore. We have to beat Baltimore. New building the Browns got uploaded. Yeah, I know it was on too. I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna come in here. Why y'all gotta do that right now? Y'all couldn't do that later? What's up, Limited Sandy? How you doing? It's funny how we hate on players when they do bad, but over here sitting on our couch with snacks watching LMA. Listen, man, when I hate on players, I say I'm hating, but that's it. We need a kicker though. We got Hunt. Now we need to release Parkey. I don't think Parkey, he missed, listen, Parkey missed like 4 kicks last year, and he did miss some extra points. I know people are going to hate me for saying this, but he wasn't that bad. He wasn't. He wasn't that bad. He just missed them all. He missed them. When he missed them consecutively in consecutive games, and it made him look that bad. That was the problem. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. Corey, is it me or do Ravens Steelers fans consistently live in the past? What it is, and I'm just gonna keep it completely honest. We have sucked for so long. I'm just being honest. Don't hate me. We have sucked for so long that we can't say anything. We have nothing to stand on. So they can say whatever they want, and we have no comeback. That's what it is. So when they go, well, you know what? We got this, and we got that, and we got this. We got nothing to say. So we try to come back and like, what have you won? What have you won? And we can't say nothing. So when they go to the past, we have no past to go on. That's what it is. So now we're actually good, and people don't want to give us any credit. They don't. Oh, it's the Browns. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So we got to punch them in the mouth, and we have to show them we are here, and we are established. And we have to show them last year was not a fluke. And we have to show them, shut up. And that's the problem. So when they go to the past, we have no past to go on. Really? We have to go back to the 80s. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yes, limited sanity. You must come in late. We'll be here night one, doing the night one of the draft Thursday. So if you guys want to be here, I will put it on the community post as well. I know some people's notifications are not working. I don't know how to get them to work. Cut them off, cut them back on. But I will be here night one of the draft. Just having a watch party, chilling out, having some fun. Exactly true. We destroyed them this year. Finn's in the same boat. We only can go to the perfect 1972 season. Yeah, man. And it sucks. I try to keep it real as I can be, man. That's all to it. The Browns are going to be solid this year. Make it to the playoffs and bang out. You are right about beating Baltimore. Go Browns. Shout out to you. I think that's it, Ray Wheeler. Thank you. In my opinion, they got by the pass because their present hasn't been anything. Ravens went 14-2, got bounced in the second round. Steelers got bounced by Baker in their own building in the first round. It burns down. Big Ben equals Pillsbury Doughboy. My Steeler fan friend said it took us 18 years to make the playoffs. I told the Browns 3 hours to beat the heck off the guys. You think the Browns will try to run the offense through Baker like versus the Chiefs? No. And I'll tell you why. 1 second. Delusional Patriots fan. I really hope we win the Super Bowl, but us loyal Browns fans will be called bandwagons. I may go downtown since the draft is here this year. Browns or Tampa Bay Super Bowl. I said it. Juju or Jarvis? Jarvis. That was easy. That was the easiest question I had all day, Sean. The reason why I said they'll run it, they won't run it through Baker. Listen, now sometimes they get on my nerves with the whole 5 wide thing. And if you've watched the watch party, you see me go insane when they go 5 wide. Because we have Chubb and Hunt. As long as we have those 2 running backs, I do not believe the offense will ever run through Baker Mayfield predominantly as the first option. Baker is the man. Let's just throw it all over the field. I don't believe that's how Kevin Stefanski is built. If you ever watched him in Minnesota, Dalvin Cook. That's why Dalvin Cook is so good. It ran it through that guy, okay? His offensive scheme is built through the running back. We have Nick freaking Chubb and Kareem the Dream Hunt. There's no reason to run 5 wide ever, in my opinion. Now, I get it. Change it up. All that good stuff. No. You have to go to the strength of your offense. I know it's not pretty sometimes. I know it's not fun to look at. Who cares? Screw them. Run it down their throat. That's just my opinion, though. Andy Reid is a different cat. This dude will throw it every play if he has to. 4th and inches, 6 wide. How do you do that? Number 72 is an eligible receiver, 6 wide. Andy Reid don't care. That's not how Kevin Stefanski is built or should be built when you have Nick freaking Chubb and Kareem the Dream Hunt. That's my opinion. Should not be ran through Baker Mayfield. That's not an indictment on Baker Mayfield. That's just how our offense should be ran. From Nick Chubb, play action pass, take your shots when you have it. Baker is our guy, though. I agree. I would love to see a trio of Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and Najee Harris, please. I've always thought that it should go through Chubb and Hunt, but they keep going to Baker as the engine. I always said Stefanski is going back to old school football, and I think the Browns gets dogged because it's such a passing league. Everybody wants 4 TDs in the game. Run it and run it again. Listen, when I make these Madden videos, sometimes I pass just to make it entertaining. If I had it my way, I'd run it every play. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. But, you know, sometimes you got to pass the ball. You got to make it a little entertaining. Just being honest with you guys. I throw it just to make it entertaining. I would run it every play. I said, that's not fun, though. It's not fun to watch. You got to throw the ball. I would run it every play. I'm just saying. We'll trade you Sony for Chubb. I bet you would, delusional Patriots fan. I bet you would. No. Pass spreads the defense. It does. I mean, you have to pass the ball, but I just hate 5 wide. I hate it because it takes one of your best offensive weapons off the field. Give me 4 wide. I'm fine with that. Just keep Chubb or Hunt in the game. That's all I want. A threat of the run. That's it. Waited for 40 years, want that Super Bowl trophy. We all do, my guy. Do you think we have the best O-line in the NFL? One of the best. Kansas City's up there. And it showed when their 2 tackles were out. Every QB needs to run, Brian. Stop hating on Baker. Every QB needs to run the ball. Every one of them. Being built like a runner, I think runs are fun. That run game is dangerous, but you have to change it up. Delusional people, LOL. The best O-line, any right there, though. Yeah, you do have to run. You do have to pass, John. I'm not saying you don't have to pass. I just don't like 5 wide with this team. Just keep Hunt or Chubb in the game. That's all I want. Give me 4 wide. Shoot, motion Hunt out as the 5th receiver. Just keep one of them in the game. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. But sometimes I'm not always right. I'm not always right. I know. I get it. Who's the best running back in the league right now? Right now, I think you gotta go Henry. I know. Oh my God, he didn't say Nick Chubb. Listen, I gotta keep it real. Like, if you don't keep it real, then what's the point of talking? What's the point of having this stuff, man? You gotta go Henry, right? You didn't say most versatile. You didn't say who can do the most. You just said, like, listen, man, you gotta go Henry, I would guess, right? Right? Like, McCaffrey was injured. I'm not even putting him in the conversation. Saquon Barkley was injured. He can't be in the conversation, right? So it has to be like between Henry, Daquan Cook, Nick Chubb. Has to be them three, right? In my opinion. Why do you think that some of the national media has such vitriol for Baker? Hate? It's just hate, man. But we can't get exposed for the runs. But you're right, though, Corey. Yeah, you have to pass the ball. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you run every play, then it's not going to work. Like, play action wouldn't work. Right? Like, well, they never pass. I always care about the play action. So I agree. You have to pass the ball. I just don't like 5 wide when you have such great running backs. That's just me. But you have to pass the ball. It's obvious. Especially when you have, who don't like Baker in here? Especially when you have a quarterback like Baker Mayfield. You have to pass. And those receiving weapons. I get it. You have to pass. Obviously, you got OBJ, Landry, Hooper, Hollywood Higgins, DPJ. You got to pass. I just want to run back there. That's all. Kamara's very good. Yeah. So, but to me, I mean, it's subject to opinion, but you got to go Henry, right? Henry, Chubb, Daquan Cook. You throw Kamara in there. I'm not counting Barkley or McCaffrey because they were injured. You said right now. When they come back, we'll see. But that's just me. Now, the best duo is us. I seen that, John. It's not even a question. Who's the best duo? Cleveland. Like, if you pick anybody else, you're just hating because you don't like Cleveland. That's it. That is true. Now, listen. That is true. Mostly folders, a bit of everything. Yeah, when you give up points, you got to pass. Guys, that is a very good point. And our defense was very good at that last year. Dalvin Cook. I said Dalvin Cook. Oh, you said he is the best. Okay. What do you think about the upgraded? I love them. What would you tell folks that are going to the draft in Cleveland? They're visiting for the first time. Well, I'm not from Cleveland, but I say have fun, man. I'm not from Cleveland though, so I say be respectful to Cleveland, and I would say go get you a Baker jersey because he's going to be here for a very long time. I said it. Is OBJ gone? Did Browns draft another receiver? No, OBJ is not gone. He's here. Do you think we're better without OBJ? No, I do not. I do not think we're better without OBJ. Let's get that back there. I do not think we're better without OBJ at all. I know some people say we are because Baker, plays better without OBJ. But if you watch that Kansas City game, there was no deep threat at all, and it could have been used. Well, no. It could have been used. We could have used him against Kansas City. It's just the threat. He opens up the run game even more when he's on the field. And like I said, sometimes just the name alone helps. Just the name alone helps. It does. You can tell me all you want. Well, DPJ is faster. That's fine. And it could be the truth. Doesn't matter. When you see number 13 line up there, that safety drops back just a little bit. Wait a minute. He may beat my guy over there. Let me back up a little bit. And then that helps the run game. He makes the team better whether people don't like it or not. Now, it's a whole nother question about chemistry with Baker and all that stuff. That's a whole nother question. But making the team better, he does. To say that OBJ, taking him away from the field, makes the team better, I just don't believe that. Now, does Baker play better? Right now, he does play better because he stares him down. But that's a Baker issue. But taking number 13, imagine saying taking a talent like OBJ off the field makes the team better. It does not. Now, the chemistry from Baker and the receivers, that's a different story. But making the team as a whole better, it doesn't. They were doing fine before he got hurt. I'm just saying. And it showed in the Kansas City game. So I do not believe it makes him better. You're just taking up for OBJ. I am. He's on my team. I take up for anybody on the Browns team. I don't want people to understand that. I was not an OBJ fan when he was in the Giants. It's not like I was wearing a Giants jersey. Oh, no, I wasn't. He's a Brown. I take up for anybody on the Browns. Anybody. And Chubb's my favorite player. Just saying. Landry will get traded during the draft. What? Okay. Are you guessing, or do you have that as a fact? I need to know, because I will lose my mind. I think Browns are better without OBJ because they pass less and run more. That's a fact. Stat shows he's better without him. I didn't say he didn't play better without him. I'm saying the team is not better. Yeah, Baker does play better without him sometimes. Even 23, Corey. Even 20. Oh, Sendejo. Listen, I don't know. Do I take up for number 23? That's a good point. Maybe I don't take up for number 23. I may have just lied on myself. I do not take up for number 23. Oh, man. Ocho Cinco and Brady never clicked. It happens. That's a good point. They didn't. They didn't. All the Baker struggles came with OBJ, and as soon as he goes down, Baker's good again. Even it is a Baker issue, it's still an issue, and Baker is better without OBJ. And you know, that could be true. And here's the thing, here's what's going to happen. I'll tell you what might happen. Say OBJ does get traded, right? And then he goes to like Tampa Bay or Green Bay, and then they go to the Super Bowl. You know what will happen? Not saying you guys, but some fans. Oh my God. Oh, why did we trade him to Green Bay? We should have kept him. Look at him now. That's what would happen. That's what would happen. Some people, not saying you guys, but some people would go, why did we let him go? Look at him thrive. We should have. No. I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion, but Zach Wilson reminds me of a more athletic Baker Mayfield. Shout out to Chris Brown with the $4.99 donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Zach Wilson reminds me of a more athletic Baker Mayfield. Some people say he will go to the Jets. Interesting. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $4.99 donation, Chris Brown. Greatly appreciated. Sendejo to the moon. John said these trade to OBJ fans will be crying, as I said before. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand it. Here's the thing. Either you didn't like him before he got here, and you never just didn't want him. That's the only thing that I gather from it. That's the only thing that I gather from it, because to not want a player on your team. Now, I haven't seen, I don't talk with other fan bases, but I just don't get not wanting a player on your team. Like, besides number 23, like, I'm guilty. All right. But that's for a reason though. Like, he's just out there in coverage, just blind, just running down the field. Like, all right. But I've never had a player that I just didn't want. Like, just get rid of him. Like, I don't want him. Like, I just never have. Give us Odell back. What did I miss? Sean Wade coming Thursday. AB, my guy. Oh, AB, shout out to you, my guy. Sean Wade's coming in Thursday, everyone. Now, if anyone, not only if they could fire Jim Donovan, what? You know, I don't even know how to react to that one. I think I'm getting trolled. They should have hired Mark Jones. Okay. I think it's time for me to log off. I'm getting trolled now. Is it troll session? How you doing, Dennis Wilkerson? I think I'm getting trolled now. It's troll session. Baker had over 1,000 yards with OBJ in 2020 and a great game against the Cowboys. I wouldn't say Baker is better. Maybe he was better, but Baker's smart and has heard all this. He plays better without him crap and can learn and change it up. You want him to go every single where? 3 years. He's not leaving Cleveland. I read that one. Bashard Perriman thought he was a Brown at one point. He's a Lion now, along with Ratley. Give us Odell back. Landry will get traded way before OBJ. Why do you keep saying Landry's getting traded? Now you got me worried, man. Why are you saying Landry's getting traded? They better not trade Landry or Odell. But Baker played better. But Baker played against better competition in college. Why do people want to trade OBJ? Some don't like him. Some because Baker has played better without him. Any links? Sean Wade. I say we trade him now before his value goes down. Oh my, this trade OBJ stuff, I just don't understand it. Like, I win, never forget Gettleman. Bro, do you know how important they are to the Browns? Always want someone to be traded. Main reason there is no Super Bowl. John, I don't get it. Like, just trade stuff. What? Where did this Jim Donovan stuff come from too? What is going on? Don't pay some of these folks no attention. Like, I'm so confused. Like, did I miss something? You're not a true Browns fan if you don't like Jim Donovan. Where did that come from? Like, Mark Joe, what? I liked OBJ before and what's happened when we got him. I just think it's not working out. He has too many dead money to be traded unless they think he hurts Baker's play. Jim Donovan feels for Browns Nation. The offense is set. If we trade Landry, I would honestly cry for the whole season. That's my boy Juice. What are the Browns' biggest needs? I would say linebacker, then the defensive front, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. It's funny that OBJ had 1,000 yards in his first year in Cleveland. Y'all still think he ain't it, my guy. Did you see this man before he got hurt? I love Landry. Please don't scare me. I'm almost embarrassed watching this now, and then we went 0-16. You people clearly have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a dog. Where's your yard at? Michael Ryan. Listen, man, I don't know, man. Like, some people may have not lived through the 0-16 feeling or the 1-15. Like when you were so pumped when we beat San Diego off the winning field goal. I don't think some people remember that feeling of just praying to win a game with Deshaun Kaiser. Do you guys not remember that feeling? And now we have went from, like, just think about that. We have went from Deshaun Kaiser. Remember that name. Corey Coleman to now Corey Coleman, Deshaun Kaiser, and now we are sitting here literally discussing. Hey, bro, listen here. Hey, that OBJ dude, we need to get rid of that guy. He is holding us back. Yo, that baffles me. We went from Deshaun Kaiser to Corey Coleman, 0-16, to let's get rid of OBJ, who just tore an ACL running down an interception for the team. He could have just not ran it down. He could have just pouted. No, but you know, this, do y'all remember 0-16, 1-15, Hugh Jackson? Do you remember those years? man. Oh, man. But hey, to each his own. The front office doesn't care about LBs. That's why they keep going cheap at the position. Kaiser, LMAO. I don't know why you hate OBJ. And when he just got here, y'all was happy. Sashi Brown saved the Browns. OBJ is a dog, be honest. Get rid of Mac Wilson. The Chargers game was a loss so bad that they had to move out of the state. He said that Chargers loss is so bad they had to move. The days of Hugh Jackson. Second that. Drop Mac Wilson. I remember the years of no football. Oh, facts, Steve. Facts. Yeah. Remember the years we ain't had no football. Oh, hypothetically, would you trade? No, Sean, I would not trade. No, we talked about that. I would not trade Baker for Deshaun Watson. No. I love everybody thinks they are GMs ever since PFF was created. Sit back and let Barry and boys drive the bus. OBJ is going to be traded next year. He has $12 million dead cap this year and low value on the market. So if he has low value, why would anybody take him? I don't understand. If he's that bad of a player. Mac Wilson is horrible. The only player I've ever wanted gone as a Browns fan is Baker. Sorry, just don't like him. Browns' biggest need is QB, and a lot of the past QBs would do better on this team. Do you... What? Like, okay. Listen. All right. Thanks. Shout out to the 100 in the building. If you just got here, hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, man. Appreciate you guys being here. We've been on for over an hour. I didn't think we'd be here that long, but this has just got very interesting. A lot of the quarterbacks. Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that. We need a quarterback. Do y'all remember Brandon Weeden? A lot. Brandon Weeden. Do y'all remember that guy? Raise your hand in the comments if y'all remember Brandon Weeden. Raise your hand if you remember that guy. Biggest need is a boundary corner with length, speedy receiver, and edge rusher. We have a speedy receiver, in my opinion. But I'll give you edge rusher. Dude is trolling you, bro. I think so too, man. I just can't believe what I'm hearing, man. He makes one play a season. Yes, that guy, Dennis. So, okay. So some people don't know who Brandon Weeden is. That makes sense. Do y'all remember Brandon Weeden was great, said no one. Oh, man. Newsflash, we have a QB. His name is Baker. Oh, man. I mean, maybe some people didn't live through the pain I've lived through. Oh, so you want two speed? Okay, Parrish. Okay, Parrish. I stand corrected. Okay, Parrish. Okay. I thought you were saying we didn't have one. I stand corrected. My bad, Parrish. My bad. I got you, my guy. Okay, so you want the A. That's cool. Brandon Weiner. Do we have a number 2 or 3 QB? We have Case Keenum. Case Keenum is the backup. I think he's very serviceable in my opinion. That's just me though. Some people may not like him. I think he can get the job done. I think he helps Baker with the offense as well, since he's been in the offense before with Kevin Stefanski. I like him as a backup. We're not getting Devontae Smith. But Parrish, I do agree with that. Hey, I think DPJ can be a vertical threat as well. He has shown it. But hey, I can agree with that assessment. Apparently one person. Yeah, that one person was stupid too. Whoever drafted Brandon Whedon. That was one of the worst picks ever. And I'm not a draft expert. Listen, but he was terrible. How you doing, Brandy? Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully you are feeling better, Brandy. I hope you are. Hopefully you're doing good. Thanks for coming through. Thoughts on Clowney? You weren't at the last live stream. We talked about Clowney and how big of a hypocrite that I am. I love Jadeveon Clowney now. That is my guy, Jadeveon Clowney. Oh man, I love him. I'm a hypocrite. I said I didn't care about Jadeveon Clowney. Who cares? If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But now he's here. I love him. Jadeveon Clowney. Come on down. 1 year, half a year. Who cares? I love him now. Him and Myles Garrett. Boy, oh boy. I'm ready for some blah, blah, blah. What? I am ready for some Jadeveon Clowney. I know some people say, well, he doesn't get the sacks that he's supposed to. He's an underachiever. I don't care. All right? I don't care. I do not care. He's good at stopping the run. Now, if he was just the only option, you can have me with that, but he is not the only option. We have Myles Garrett. That is our workhorse. That is our guy. He is here to help Myles Garrett. He's not here to carry the team. That's what I love about it. Like I said before, I'll say it with OBJ. In name only, he is an upgrade. When that quarterback lines up and he looks across the field, when he sees Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett, he will think about his next audible. He will think about his next hot route. That's why I like the move. It's 1 year. Like some people say, it's only 1 year. I like that it's 1 year. Hey, if it doesn't work out, it's only 1 year. If it works out, you could think about, hey, maybe we should actually get married. Maybe we can make this long term. If it doesn't work out, you just break up. I don't like you. You don't like me. Delete my number. I like it. I'm a hypocrite too, because I said I was done with Jadeveon Clowney. All right, I'm done with him playing with our emotions, but now I like it. But I'm just saying. I'm back and I'm better. All right, Brandy, thank you. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're feeling good. That is great. I don't think Dorsey was an awful GM, Parrish. I disagree with you with that one. He was awful at evaluating coaches. Freddie Kitchens. I think he got us some good talent while he was here, but I don't think he was good at coaches. He got us Kareem Hunt. He got us OBJ. Well, that wasn't good. Well, whatever. Some people don't like that. He got us Baker Mayfield, Denzel Ward. He got us some talent. He just whiffed on coaching. He whiffed. Bad. Very bad. Very bad. Somebody said something about trading Baker again. What QB do you feel worse about since we came back? Me, Couch. There was a lot of bad quarterbacks, Steve. There was a lot of bad ones. Man. Now, Couch was number one. That's easy, but you can go Jake Delhomme. You can go Trent Dilfer. You can go Charlie Fry. You can go Derek Anderson. I don't care that he had that 1 year. I said get rid of him. That was a lucky year. Get while the price is high. Trade him now. They didn't do it. You can go Jeff Garcia. He was old when we got him. Man, you can go a whole bunch of quarterbacks, Steve. Couch was the number one pick, so he didn't live up to the hype. You can go Ty Detmer. There was a lot of bad quarterbacks we had, man. A lot. I think that's why I take it personal when people just want to get rid of Baker so fast. It's not easy to get a quarterback. It's not. So that's why it hurts me when people just want to get rid of them so bad. We got a lot of bad quarterbacks. We should trade for Daniel. Oh, I meant a good one that was ruined by coaching. Oh, Well, Tim Couch may be the best one. I'm sorry, I thought you meant a bad quarterback. Yeah. Baker over Allen and Lamar every day. Parrish says he didn't get good talent. I don't know what to do for you, Parrish. I got nothing for you, man. If you don't think any of those players are good, I got nothing for you. I don't know, man. If you think those are all trash players, you are a very hard man to please. Josh Allen is very good. Josh Allen is good. I will give you that. He's been progressing every year. Josh Allen's a very good quarterback. I think Stephon Diggs is very happy that he went to Buffalo. The GOAT. Thanks, man. I'm working on it, man. Drew Lock or Danny Dimes? Neither. He whiffed on multiple picks. Remember Josh? Hey, Josh McCown wasn't that bad, man. He had some, man, listen, he had heart. He had heart. He may have whiffed on multiple picks, but who gets every pick right? I mean, if everybody ain't perfect, I mean, I'll whiff on a lot of stuff. Hey, I mean, who's perfect? That's all I'm saying. Bill Belichick's whiffed on a lot of stuff. But we still call that man one of the greatest of all time. Now, I know he won 6 Super Bowls, but I'm just saying, a lot of people whiff. Thank you, Cheryl Tucker Moore. Hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. As I'm getting dry here. Appreciate you guys, man. All-time favorite player, Cleveland or just in general? He had a lot of heart for the Browns. I can say that. He did, John. Man, listen. Man, McCown, man, listen. He had heart, man. He would helicopter in the air. He would get up. He'd lose his helmet. He didn't care. He had heart. I like Josh McCown, man. I did. They are good. I'm not saying they're not. Oh man, my thing's scrolling. Hold on. What did my guy Parrish say? They're good. I'm not saying they're not, but most GMs would probably made the same picks. No, I don't think. I don't think a lot of people would have took Baker, Parrish. A lot of people would have took Sam Darnold. I don't think they would have took Baker. Denzel. A lot of people were saying Bradley Chubb. Now, I'm not saying Chubb's a bad pick, but I don't think a lot of people would have took Baker. Now, you're probably saying Baker. I don't know if you would have took Baker or you're saying Baker's good or whatever, but a lot of people would have took Sam Darnold. Helicopter in the end zone, man. Josh McCown, man. Listen, but I'm not a draft guy. I keep telling y'all this. I'm not. I lean on y'all, especially this year. I'm looking forward to the season. Listen, this is one of the first times that the draft is not our Super Bowl. It's not. Jim Brown, you would have took Baker? Okay. Hey, man. I'm gonna look to you, man, for the drafting. I'm gonna look to you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a draft guy because I told you right now. And I kept saying this, and I whiffed because we got Nick Chubb, right? I tell people because I don't care. I am always wrong. I tell you this all the time. I don't care. All these other people that go on this camera and these people on ESPN, yeah, they don't admit when they're wrong. I'm always wrong. I wanted Baker and Saquon. Look how that would have turned out. All right? I suck, but I don't care. I admit it. We got Nick freaking Chubb, and he's my favorite player on this team. And I would have took Baker and Saquon. Look at me. All right? Don't give me a draft board. Don't give me a draft clipboard. Don't give me anything. All right? Because I will whiff. I'm just saying. They're not bringing Gordon back. Gordon. First round, I went edge rusher or boundary corner. No, we shouldn't ditch Odell, Sean. We should not ditch Odell. You know what? I'm going to make my next title, whatever it is, it's going to be something. We're not getting rid of Odell Beckham Jr. But no, if he just came in, we've talked about Odell Beckham Jr. And no, I think we should keep him. Nick Bartholomew Chubb. Who wants Josh Gordon back? Did somebody say something about Josh Gordon? But no, he's not going to get brought back. And I lobby for him too. Look how wrong I was on that. Just because of the talent that he had, but it's I think it's over for him. Nick Chubb is Jim Brown. I wanted Baker, Chubb, Bradley, Chubb, and Orlando Brown. We need to get Chillip. We need to get Jaden Phillips from Miami. Change that. We need to talk about that guy in a minute. Jaden Phillips has too many concerns. Phillips is great. His medical just scares me. First time watching it, you took the words out of my mouth a couple times. Laugh out loud. Keep chatting. Shout out to you, Michael. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. We usually don't go this long, but you guys kept it very interesting. We need to trade Njoku in a 4th rounder and Gilmore from the Pats to get Gilmore. I wouldn't mind that. When Chubb starts winning championships, then you can compare him to Jim Brown. LOL. Oh, man. I think they're comparing the running style, John. I think that's what they're doing. I think people compare his running style to Emmitt Smith and Jim Brown. We should make our D-line like the 49ers 2 years ago, stout. Yeah, the 49ers defensive line was nasty. If our defensive line gets like that, it's going to be night-night for offenses because that will be crucial. If you get a D-line, like that 49ers D-line, we remember that D-line. We remember that game. It was nasty. I think Chubb has potential to be one of the best ever. I do. And he better stay in Cleveland. That's all I know. That's all I know. But Njoku is great. Stop it. He was the best tight end going into the playoffs. I wouldn't argue with that. But if they traded him for a corner, I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't cry. Not at all. But I like David Njoku. I do. I wouldn't cry, though. What about Kelsey? Hope so. Josh Gordon is the GOAT. Oh, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that. What about Kelsey? You talking about Travis Kelsey? What about Kelsey? Or are you talking about somebody else? Kareem Hunt is the beast. He is. Where does Kelsey come from? Am I missing something? Am I missing something about Kelsey? What are we talking about? Travis Kelsey? Caleb Farley, if healthy, would be the steal of the draft. Who's better, Kelsey or Kittle? I don't think that's fair. A lot of people would say Kelsey, but Kelsey's playing with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, you guys talking about the best tight ends. Okay, I must have missed something. Okay. Thank you. Great mod extraordinaire. I was lost. Like, what? I don't think that's fair. Kelsey plays with Patrick Mahomes. Kittle plays with Jimmy G, and then Jimmy G gets hurt. And I don't know who he played with, the backup he plays with. But if you swapped them, you would say George Kittle. I don't know. Why would you trade one of your best tight ends when they are more cost effective than receivers who do more? Listen, first of all, he wanted to get traded in the first place, so I'm just saying. And second of all, they're not going to take any other of our tight ends. You pay Hooper way too much money, and they're not going to take Harrison Bryant. So I'm just saying, if it was on the table, I would do it. He wanted to leave anyways. Stone hands Njoku. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to trade him. But if it was on the table, that's all I'm saying. He wanted to leave, and he don't want to leave, and he does want to leave, and I'm back. I love it. I hate it. Make up your mind. But I like David Njoku. I think his talent is off the walls. But does he want to stay? Does he not want to stay? I don't know. But I like him. I like him a lot. Very athletic. Chubb can take it to the house faster than Jim Brown. Listen, he's my favorite player, man. Anything you say about Chubb, I will not disagree. He is my favorite player on the team. I have said it 3,000 times, and I'll make it 3,001. How you doing, Mark? Hopefully you're doing good. Njoku was butthurt. I saw a thread on Twitter, and fans were trashing him, saying he should be traded. I mean, listen, man. Twitter and social media, period. Sometimes you just can't read comments, man. Listen, I get comments, and I'm nobody. So sometimes you just can't read those comments, man. I wouldn't even call it butthurt, man. I wouldn't call it butthurt because you can't read comments, man. People just like to be mean for no reason. So I would not call it butthurt because you cannot read comments. You can't, because people just like to hate for no reason. So I wouldn't call it butthurt. You just can't read comments sometimes, man. You can't. I know it's hard, but you can't. So I wouldn't call that being butthurt. I mean, everybody's human, so I would not call that being butthurt. I call that just being human, man. You don't want to read. We're talking about Njoku at this point. I guess people are calling him trash. You don't want to read that. I mean, you're going to be human, so you're going to feel a certain way. You don't want to read that. Some people just don't care or whatever. So you don't want to read stuff like that. I would not call that being butthurt. And he's not trash, first of all. So, but you don't want to read stuff like that. Just don't read comments, man, because people don't care, don't have better things to do. I still think he can work on his game, can catch better, in my opinion. But other than that, you don't want to read stuff like that because people don't have better things to do. But I would not call that being butthurt. You don't want to wake up and look at your comments and people saying you're trash or you need to be better at whatever it is you do. So I don't like that at all. I just don't. But that's just my opinion. Greedy's health will determine how elite our defense will be. Njoku is the best tight end on the roster. Njoku needs the ball more. Agreed. Greedy is the biggest wild card. He could be, man. I hope he comes back healthy. Then Njoku will be so much better if he's used a lot more. Hopefully Delpit will work out. I hope Delpit works out too and comes back healthy. I seen people trashing Greedy, man. Like Greedy did not want a hurt shoulder. Like, oh my God, dude, he didn't want a hurt shoulder. You think oh man, I want to hurt my shoulder so I don't play. Like, come on. He could be good, or the nerve thing could come back around after he had contact. I hope he's fine too. So I don't know. I don't think Baker trusts Njoku. I don't know. Watch out for Steve Carlson. We got a lot of tight ends, man. We got a lot. What? Njoku, Hooper, Bryant, Carlson. Me too, John. I hope they do get on the same page. I hope Baker and OBJ get on the same page. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one, but people hate on Greedy even though he gave it no TDs his rookie year. I think he can be better. There was something I didn't like his rookie year, but I think he can be better. I just don't like when people hate that he was injured. Like, yo, he didn't want to be injured. Braden, I'm not sure. We got some draft GMs in here. I mean, that they study, but I'm hoping it's linebacker or defensive end in my book. That's what I hope. Jadeveon Clowney signed with us, right? Yes, he did. What? Look at the T pass and the Njoku against the Steelers. I think he's talking about don't trust him. Where's Antonio Brown going? I don't know where Antonio Brown's going. I read somewhere they thought the Chiefs was the best fit. Of course, yeah. Let's make them more loaded. I'd rather have linebacker first if I got the pick. No, I don't think we should get AB. I don't think we should get AB. So we can whoop the. What's going to stop the Chiefs to you, Parrish? What should we get? You know how to find an OBJ hater. He's the only guy with the long face in the room after he helps us win the Super Bowl. Well, that's a good point. Where's Antonio Brown? Boo Boo Smith Schuster. Oh man. We need to build depth in the secondary. Backers and corners. Like I said, I'll take a linebacker or a cornerback. Just don't give me anybody in the offense in the first round. I'm fine. I am fine. I'll tip my hat and say thank you. That's all I'm wishing for. Edge or corner, since Greedy is a wild card and Ward is a bit injury prone. They need corner depth to play special teams. Should we trade the 26 for more draft capital for this year and next? They better not trade the 26 pick. It's because listen. I'm having a watch party, all right? I don't want to sit here the whole time and then Browns trade. What, you mean I sat here all the time and you traded the 26 pick? I'm not going to do a record prediction yet because I want to see I want to see how we look. I want to see the roster. I want to see how we look before the season starts, who we get, who we don't have. So I will do that a little later on before the season starts. But of course, you know, I'm not going to be right. I was close. I think, was I right last year? I think I was right last year. I think I said 11-5. The draft is Thursday. We will be here Thursday. Turn on your notifications. We will be here. Let me trade that one more time. We will be here. Turn them on. Soon, very soon. They're not going to make all 9 picks. You can't even project 9 empty roster spots. So turn them on. We're gonna try to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully some of your favorite players go where they want to go. I am very interested to see where Justin Fields goes. That's who listen, wherever he goes, long as it's not the AFC North, but he's not going to AFC North. They will be adopted as my second favorite team because I am a Buckeye and I love me some Justin Fields. So they will be my second favorite team. All right, it's just going to happen. It's going to happen. I love Justin Fields. He's a Buckeye. I'm biased, so I love to see where he's going to go. Make sure you're here. Have some fun. See where all your predictions go. I know you have it on paper. You have your board up and all that good stuff. Hopefully have fun. Come back on Thursday. I know your notifications aren't working. Maybe turn them off, turn them back on. I don't know how to get YouTube to work. But thanks for everybody for coming out. I hit subscribe. Nice channel. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I really like Justin Fields. Justin Fields is my favorite player in the draft. I know that's not a Browns player. That's who my favorite player is. I love Justin Fields. That's my guy. I think he's getting a bad rap, and I do not like it. But that's another story for another day. I love that Barry did everything he said he was going to do so far. Depth and competition at each position. We finally have the GM, coach, and QB we've been looking for. Baker Mayfield, a top 10 QB. Yeah, I never get notified. That's crazy. I'll tell you this, Kevin. He has a chance to be a top 10 QB this season, as long as everything works out. Good stream, everybody. That is right. Good stream. Good show. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Good conversations. Let's get it. Let's go. Until next time, I will see you guys Thursday. Draft. We'll see who we pick. I'll see where Fields goes. Hopefully I'm happy. Thanks for everybody who showed up. Thanks for hitting them thumbs up. For everybody that donated, thank you. Thanks for that 1 thumbs down, whoever did that. I appreciate you. Hopefully your day is better too. See ya. Have a good rest of the day. All right. See you, Mr. Boombastic. See you, John. See you, Brian. See you, everybody. Pay and Thomas Graham Jr. are mine. I would definitely take Kadarius Toney with a 26. The dude is unguardable. His route running is unworldly. No offensive picks in the first round for me. But hey, I believe what you said. Later, man. I think I got everything else. All right. Other than that, I will see you guys Thursday. Have a good one. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll see you guys. Peace.